Connecting the dots, connecting his guests to the world, creating more connections. Welcome to The Connection with your host, Jay Miralles, podcasting from the Parkville studios.
It's actually happening. This is the series that we've been planning for a couple weeks now, 3 weeks maybe. We just pulled it out of the air. So we're the Blackstone District, and we are excited to tell the story of the Blackstone District. We are Sternella. This is our first location, and I am here with your proprietor. It's Matt Carper. How are you doing, Matt?
Doing well, thank you.
All right, make sure you almost eat the microphone. It'll be better. So I want to say thank you to all of you who are listening, The Connection with Jay Miralles, and this is a great experiment. This is a live, on location with people, and it's a gathering, it's a network, and I'm just excited. I don't even know what to say yet. So, Matt, tell me a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and so just they can get to know you just a little bit better. What's your story? Where are you from originally?
Originally from Glenwood, Iowa, and moved to Omaha, and got into the restaurant scene. And
you're military,
correct?
So Thank you for your service there.
Thank you. Yeah, so moved to Omaha. Was in the Army for a while, and began working in the industry and realized I had a passion for it. And had
so
fun
you
with
worked
it.
for other people first, though?
That's correct.
Right, so it wasn't always just you and your business. It was hustling. Did you ever wait tables just to wait tables?
Absolutely.
So you started as a busser and a server?
Correct.
Pretty much.
Yep.
What age?
I was 18.
Good gosh.
Yeah.
So how old are you now? What do you consider yourself? Are you Gen X? Are you, because you're not a millennial, that's for sure. Or are you?
No, 36.
36, okay. So I want to tell people what segment of society you are. So you're the CEO and proprietor, or you're a business partner here at Meadowlark Management.
Correct.
And you own 3 places in Blackstone. Why don't you go over what they are?
Yes, we have Sternella Bar and Kitchen, where we're at today on location, and we opened this in February of 2017, and then we have Red Lion Lounge just around the corner, opened December 2017.
Literally on the corner right there.
Around the corner.
Everyone knows where Red Lion is.
Correct. And then Butterfish, which is coming up on the 1-year anniversary, we opened in September of 2018.
It seems like it's been open longer for some reason. Seriously.
To you.
To me. It's probably flown by for you, but no, I think when I first experienced Butterfish, it was awesome, but that's not here we're talking here today. Let's talk about Sternella.
Sure.
Let's talk about the restaurant. Let's talk about what we're trying to accomplish here first for the Blackstone broadcast series. What do you hope from this?
Yeah, I mean, the idea is that bringing people together. I reside out in West Omaha, and so do a lot of friends and family members of mine. And
yep. Are you afraid of the microphone?
No, it just keeps moving away.
It just keeps moving away. You keep moving away.
No, the misconception is that Omaha's that 20-minute city, and everyone thinks, oh, that's such a far drive, when really
it's not.
It's not at all.
It's 16 minutes.
Yeah.
It's honestly, and everyone says we're a 5-minute town or a 15-minute town. I do believe it.
16 minutes if their foot's as heavy as yours, Jay.
Well, how many minutes do you think it is? So, the big thing here is we want to tell the story of the Blackstone District, and it's an emerging district. How many years ago did Blackstone, when did they start developing Blackstone per se?
Before I came down here.
Yeah.
I think it's been maybe 7 years ago. 7 years ago, yeah.
So what made you, so you've seen the Blackstone District, there's other, there's Midtown Crossing, there's Stinson Park area, right? There's Old Market.
Yeah.
There's there's a lot of emerging little pockets in our city. What attracted you to Blackstone?
Honestly, we met with the Green Slate team, and they just kind of showed us the vision of what was coming and what is happening. And so when we walked into this building and saw it, it was an abandoned warehouse, and honestly, it was in pretty rough shape. So we saw the vision of the neighborhood and knew that there's a lot of things happening, and it still is happening. Every couple months, something new happens or changes or
That's
is
true.
developing.
What did you see when you first got here? What was here? before Sternella, because this was the first venture. What
Yeah.
was here, honestly?
It was in rough shape. Even across the street where Dundee Bank is now, that was just an abandoned McFoster's Cafe was there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, empty, just sitting empty. And then just south of us, where there's staring at new apartments, that was a couple houses that were just not in the best shape. They were probably someone's rental houses that now are, 4-story with parking and yeah.
So people basically, there was nothing, and your hope that the development. What's been your? Have you been pleased with the development so far? Be honest. Like, what do you see as a restaurant owner? What do you see emerging?
Yeah, I mean the neighborhood itself is continuing to develop, and it's every year has been better for us, and there's just so much happening that there's growing pains, of course, with development, which is inevitable that it's going to happen. But overall, there's just a lot of good things that are happening. It's just getting to that point of those milestones.
What makes Blackstone so different? What makes the Blackstone District so different from other places, in our city? Why should you draw? Or what attractiveness? I love it. We're on the patio right now, and it's live, and cars are passing by, and you can join us. This event was shared over 100 times, so I'm excited to see who all comes down, and I hope people don't think they have to be quiet. So I want you guys to just talk loud and just be amongst yourselves. So what should attract people to the Blackstone District? Who is it for?
I think it's for everybody. There's a lot of different restaurants from Moolah down the street, Noli's Pizza, Forno, Sternella, Butterfish. There's bars for different generations, as you would ask, to
Yes.
hang out.
Yeah.
And I just really do think there's something for everyone down here. It's just a matter of them realizing what is here and having fun. It's an entertainment district with a lot of things happening.
You know what? I didn't think about it that way. When you say entertainment district, there is something for everyone here. There's restaurants. There's nice. Okay, so there's Dundee Bank is down here, which is awesome. Besides that, let's tell people what else is here. I mean, Red Lion is awesome, but what else? Big shout outs to all the people here. Everyone should introduce each other, Don't be strangers. Don't be comfortable with each other. Just greet and meet everyone. So what else is there besides restaurants and bars? The karaoke place.
Karaoke.
But again, we'll go back. Okay, Coneflower.
Coneflower ice cream,
Oh my
absolutely
gosh.
amazing.
That is amazing.
The actually down here business-wise, Oxide Design is down here.
Wait, tell me about that. What do they do?
Branding and marketing for businesses.
So Oxide is like a marketing company that you would hire to brand your business.
Yeah.
Crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No,
OPS actually has a building down here that they have staff in for admin.
Yes.
So that's down here.
We're close to UNMC. That's your neighbor?
Yeah,
right?
UNMC is our neighbor that we, they bring lots of people to the neighborhood.
Wow. So who else? So if I live down here, what do you think the average age is? And then listen, I'm not going to hold you to this, but your perception of what the average age of this neighborhood or your customers at Sternella?
I think that people that come into the restaurants, they come down, or here from wherever that may be in regards to all over Omaha or the metro area for
Right.
that matter. I mean, I meet people that drive here from Lincoln because they enjoy the food in the neighborhood. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's just the neighborhood, but the people that we do see the most in regards to foot traffic is probably between 25 and 35, I'd say, is the age range, which is kind of a big one. But
it doesn't disclude anybody either, right?
No,
you
absolutely
can't say
not.
like you're 40, because I'm 49 and I love this place, right? My wife and I come here to celebrate, and we come down here to for special occasion. But I don't think enough people know the story of Blackstone. They hear the name Blackstone, but they just don't know what there is to offer. Where does Blackstone stretch to if you had to name streets-wise? And if you don't know either, that's okay too.
I would say it's the connecting link from Midtown Crossing. So 36th and Farnham, all the way to 42nd and Farnham, even at this point stretching maybe like 45th and Farnham, just because of how it's spreading out.
Do you think that concerts and venues that have entertainment that come into town or locally affect your business? Do you feel that from the CenturyLink? I mean,
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that we're that stopping point before you get down there. I mean, the old market has that as well as Capital District, but I think that Blackstone is that you can stop here and eat and drink, and that big crowd of people is still not here yet just because they all get as close as they can so they can walk to the concert or the event, the sporting event, whatever it may be.
true. What do you want to say to the people of West Omaha? Like all these people, like, hey, come on down.
Don't be afraid of a 20-minute drive.
Seriously, some people say, I don't want to go past 120th and Dodge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, this at one time, 72nd and Dodge was West Omaha.
I know.
Well, we weren't around then, though.
No.
There were horses, buggies, and carrots. So let's talk about your venture, Sternella. Again, you have 3 establishments here, but let's concentrate on Sternella. When you said Sternella, what was in your mind of what was your thought process in opening this place up, and who are you hoping to attract?
Attract is anybody who enjoys quality food and drinks and service. And I would say that the idea we had was, a refined gastropub, and that word refined, I think, can scare people. So gastropub is,
It's a hybrid of bistro and gastropub, refined comfort food.
There you go. That's fair. Yeah. So, I mean, we have a half-pound local Wagyu patty burger.
I know. That's amazing, by the way.
We have, for lunch, there's a fried chicken sandwich that someone asked today if was as good as Popeye's, and I would say the challenge for the chicken sandwich is on. So yeah, there's something for everyone, and again, the kitchen is a scratch kitchen, so everything is made in-house, and we source as much as we can locally from farmers, urban farmers, and farmers.
So locally, right?
Yes.
You want to get as much as you can local, and you want to support the local agriculture. And there are people with micro gardens and things of that nature, and you do micro herbs and all that stuff, right?
Correct.
That's an emerging market right now for Omaha. Period. That's going to fuel a lot of people from leaving corporate America to say, I'm going to grow herbs in my house.
Yeah.
Maybe not those kind of herbs, but
And one of our good friends, Kevin Novak, actually, Flavor Country Farms, he grows mushrooms or fungi specifically for us.
Yes.
Which is very unique. We have that Sternella and butterfish. So his business has grown substantially just because of the demand in Omaha for that.
Yeah.
I say Omaha metro area with what he's doing.
So how different places have associations and different places have like chambers, and so is there a Blackstone Association per se, or some kind of body of people trying to make this better?
Correct, yeah, so it's kind of unique. There's 2. Blackstone Business Association is Blackstone, but then also because we're so close to Midtown, with the Midtown Crossing, there's the Midtown Business Association. So it's kind of nice that they're both so close and they work together with, a lot of things bridging that gap to make it all kind of one here.
I think from behind the scenes, honestly, that you are driving a lot of this connectivity. I can tell you right when I reached out to you, you wanted to say, hey, yeah, let's do this. Just being a restaurant owner, I think you're more than that, right? I think you're an ambassador for this entire establishment, and I'm not saying that you do all the work. I'm saying that you're a promoter as well. Talk about the things outside of the norm that this establishment wants to achieve to get that new customer or keep the regular ones. What kind of events do you have here at Sternella?
Yeah, I mean, when we opened, we did beer dinners, wine dinners, just different things that were unique and fun to bring some people together. And then we got a little adventurous and did Red Lion and Butterfish. And so we're trying to find ways to bring people together and have fun in Blackstone, which when you asked me about this, I'm like, yeah, that's a no-brainer to me. I mean,
this is cool. Like, it's still early, right? It's only 3:15, and we've got some good people here. And these people own their time, obviously. And then the crowd will come when they start. I mean, look, everyone's enjoying Meadowlark Mules. Check that out. We should make sure we get that picture. So tell me about the Meadowlark Mule real quick. Tell me about that signature drink.
Yes, so when we opened, the idea is, again, support local as much as we can, and our mule, we use Brickway's ginger beer, and if you've never had it, it's...
Brickway ginger beer is bomb.
Very light, not a syrupy, not a heavy. I always say you can drink 3 or 4 of them. When a normal mule, to me, is very kind of
harsh,
just heavy and syrupy,
Yeah. So what else is in the mule?
And then Brickway vodka, as well as fresh lime juice and a little bit of simple syrup.
And that is with a mint right on top, right?
Nope, that's just a lime on
No,
top.
that's a lime. Okay, so no mint in there.
No, you're crossing up your cocktails.
Wow,
I
I
think you got
am.
a little too much.
Yeah, I just started. I literally just started. No, my hope over this series. Oh, hey, Melinda's showing up
On that lime scooter.
On the lime scooter, and Melinda and Sandy, they're from the chamber, and they're here. They're always omnipresent in the neighborhood. I love the chamber folks because they are definitely a supporter of yours for sure.
Oh, for sure.
How do you feel, or how involved are you at the chamber? I know you did one of their huge events when they were at their building.
We try to do the holiday event every year, and last year the new building was amazing. We look forward to it again this year. And any event, they bring people down here. Their happy hours they do. It's always great speaking with them and letting them know kind of the inside as well of what's happening in Blackstone.
Absolutely. I think they really
And
help
now
promote
she's
us.
posing
Now
on
she's
the
posing outside. And Sandy, you better not get hit by a car. She is not even thinking of what she's doing out there. No, so this series, a 4-part series, right? Week after week after week. Next week we will be at Butterfish.
Correct,
I cannot wait. I mean, we're here now. I honestly thought, look, it's only 3:17 and people are here. This is amazing. I'm very grateful. So, in your mind, when you first started planning this with me, do you think it had been hit or miss, or what did you think?
I had no idea.
Right.
But you just got to go with it.
Right, and you got to commit to it, and you got to be all in. So I want to remind everyone, the Omaha Gift Company, this segment is supported by them. If you need a gift and are looking to make an impact, the Omaha Gift Company can take care of all your giving needs. Use code JAY and get the secret discount. Again, thank you to the Omaha Gift Company. Anyhow, so back to you, Matt. So at this event today, we're going to meet some people. We have Mike DiGiacomo coming on at 3:30. We have a couple other local business owners. And I hope to interview some more local people here from Blackstone themselves. It's a big deal, but I think they need to get involved.
Agreed.
And I think people are watching from afar, seeing how this is what's going on. There's Mike DiGiacomo. That's awesome. He's here. He's ready with his mustache and scruff, so he'll be on at 3:30 today. But I just want to talk about a couple other things. I want to talk about these lime scooters. I want to talk about with everybody. Honestly, thumbs up or thumbs down, and be honest with me. Why or why not, or maybe halfway thumb.
I think they're fun.
Okay. Don't be politically correct.
Yeah, no, I think they're fun. It's funny, too, to watch people ride on them.
I have seen a few accidents.
But also, this guy's riding 2. That guy's riding 2
he's
of
riding
them.
2 of them.
So there's
That's
that.
crazy.
And
What?
he's going to hit a speed bump.
Yeah, I know. Seriously. So, I mean, I think it's cool. I think it moves you around, right? Let's talk about the transit system here. What do you think of the transit system? Like, I think it needs some upgrades. I think we need to be smarter and better routes. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest concern everyone always says is the parking in Blackstone, the parking. And honestly, these scooters are great for that reason, for the people that live down here. But also, there are a lot of parking lots. They're not all out the front doors, so to speak, like West Omaha maybe, but...
Oh, there's no scooters in West Omaha, let's be honest. Yeah.
That could be fun, too. But yeah, I mean, the public transit down here, I think, there's always going to be challenges with anything that happens with development or redevelopment, and it's just utilizing what there is currently.
Yeah,
And whether that's using 2 scooters or 1 scooter, I suppose you'll find out where you're going.
That dude was getting double charged. I wonder how that works on the app, though. Because if I don't even, do you even know how much it is on the Lime scooter?
I have no idea.
It's
A dollar or two, maybe. I don't know.
That's pretty cool. Like, you can ride from here to West Omaha for $6.
They shut off at some point. I just don't know. The cutoff is maybe 70 seconds.
This is awesome. Look, Carrie Ketchum from the Ronald McDonald House is here. That's pretty cool. People just coming down from everywhere. I love this. I'm going to ask you a question, and I need you to answer it quickly. There's nothing here to do in Omaha. What do you say?
You're not looking hard enough.
No, seriously. People do say that. There's nothing to do tonight. What?
I don't know what they're looking to do, but like I said, there's lots of pockets of entertainment districts, and I just think that people are stuck in their old ways.
Yes.
Whether they've been living somewhere for
Right.
5, 10, 15 years, they're just not thinking outside the box and being adventurous.
So outside of your 3 establishments, where do you like to go in Blackstone?
That's a hard one.
Yeah, I mean,
Down the street, Blackstone Social. I'll go downstairs.
yeah, absolutely.
Hang out on the back
Osteria
patio.
Secreto.
Yeah.
Yes.
I opt to degress, obviously, to get away from people and be kind of quiet. They have a little back patio. It's perfect. Corkscrew down here is the same thing. They got a great back patio area.
That's the other thing too. Corkscrew, wine and cheese, right?
Yeah.
It's such a great place, and people can get away from home and come down here and spend their money and have a great time.
Of course.
I hope to interview them. So let me ask you this. You visited other cities. You travel.
Yeah.
What do you think the comparison for Omaha is versus other cities? What do we have to offer? When people, because I know some of my friends don't even travel out of Nebraska. What do you think Omaha has to travel, to offer, like Chicago and other cities like that?
Yeah, and I think the closest comparison is Kansas City. It's
Yeah,
the
I would say
closest
that.
to us.
Yeah.
And sporting event-wise, I feel like we have a lot of really good things that do happen, from Creighton basketball, College World Series, swim trials. There's a lot of things to do. It's just a matter of wanting to drive down to do them, And if we all go to Kansas City, you're going to go stay somewhere close to all of that. And I think that that's the hard one for people to understand, is that if you live here, you have to make the commitment to go do those things and not just say, well, there's nothing to do.
I know. And I do hear that a lot, though. What's there to do in Omaha? People put on Facebook, what is there to do? Anybody have recommendations on a restaurant or something? Well, listen, there's plenty to do. And I just wonder how many people here today haven't been to the Blackstone, district before, and I'm going to ask. I just want to know. And over this 4-part series, we're going to see. And we've got Cindy here, and she's a mortgage professional. These are people from West Omaha. I know that for sure. And so obviously we're doing something right to attract people from afar. But I think people are looking for convenience, or they're looking for easy just to be handed to them. It's awesome. So. Let's see. Let me ask you another thing. If you had to wave a magic wand and make Blackstone better, or make it better for you, what would it be? It's a hard question, I know.
Yeah, that is a hard question.
Yep.
To make it better.
Or more things. What's missing?
A few more entertainment pieces to it, whether that be restaurants or bars. I'm not real sure.
Okay.
When you kind of rewind a couple of minutes and you said there's not things to do, I don't think anyone even knows there's a axe throwing bar downtown. Did you know that?
Right. No, there is. Yeah, I do know that. I went there. But here's
and
the thing.
You survived.
I did. Honestly, I act too silly. They were mad at me. What places? I know there's not a gamer, but it's a place where people can play board games. It's right up around the street.
Spielbound down the street.
It's Spielbound.
Yeah.
People don't even know. Like, I know there are people that go there and play Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, not just that,
Sure.
but there's other games. But there's family-oriented coffee shop right up the street.
Yeah, Archetype is great, absolutely.
And they are inside of the Omaha Gift Company box.
I saw
today.
that.
Yeah, it's awesome. So to wrap things up, and just kind of give your 2 cents on, because we'll hear from you and your other businesses in the next 4 weeks. What's your challenge, or what's your ask to people in Omaha? What do you want to accomplish for this Blackstone district?
Yeah, I think it's just more for people to recognize what is happening down here in regards to the actual district itself. It's just not some little, space to go with a bunch of kids running around, if you will. It is very family-oriented. There's a lot of things for families to do.
Yeah.
Coneflower, any of the restaurants, of
Coneflower.
course.
Don't get me started on them.
Early Bird next door to us for breakfast, and donuts, Bob's Donuts.
Bob's Donuts. We need to get a donut in here. Bob, we need to talk to Bob. Is Bob the owner's name? Is that for real?
I think it's...
It's not Bob, though.
Father-in-law
Okay,
is
got
his
it.
name, yeah.
Okay,
and the
that's
Bob
cool.
donut is actually a thing. I think it's like a foot wide and circumference donut.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Well, so I just want to say thank you so much. This segment was brought to you by the Furby Symposium, Make an Impact, November 7th at Omaha Palazzo. 7 incredible speakers included a keynote by Paul Jarrett, the CEO of Bula Box. Got to be there. 7 speakers, food trucks, networking, happy hour. Make sure you get your tickets ASAP. Matt, thank you for being on today. I think today's going to be a big success, brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
Seriously, I'm going to have a Meadowlark mule now. I do want one of those.
Perfect.
Yeah, so thank you for your generosity, for your hospitality. Come on down, and we will have some good times. Thank you, Meadowlark Management and Sternella